Guys.
Coach, I know that you said as far as the installs, you're going to do it just very deliberately in steps and not just try to force everything in one step. How do you feel the retention of this approach is working so far?
Well, I think the biggest thing we want our players to focus on right now is controlling what they can control. And that's in everything that they do, in terms of their approach, their effort, their focus in the meeting, their focus in the walkthroughs, and then obviously that's going to transition to the field. But we're moving right along in our installation plan. We were really aggressive the first 3 days. We went back and reviewed practice 4. Today we introduced some new areas and some new situations. We went into the red area today. We worked on short yardage today. So we've got a very detailed plan, and we're moving forward in that approach. I think spring is always going to be the execution levels a little bit lower than you want, but the key to the drill is that you introduce all your concepts, you get everything established so you can go back, clean it up in the summer. We've got a very detailed plan for summer 1 and summer 2, and then obviously training camp. So it is new, but I'm pleased with where we're at. I'm pleased with the effort. I'm pleased with the approach. I think we're coming together. I think I see unity and togetherness from the group. There's a certain level of camaraderie that goes with a championship team, and I see us developing in that area, and I think that's a huge part of the equation.
You talk about camaraderie. I mean, there's so many quarterbacks in the mix, and the quarterback usually is the natural leader of the team. Is it hard for leadership to be established under those circumstances?
Well, it is one of the weaknesses of not having a starter and having a competition where so many guys are capable and are getting repetition. So that's one of the negatives of having repping 4 guys. But at the same time, we're a long way from having to play a game. And, you know, teaching is repetition. We're going to get a lot of reps in each and every practice. Our summer program will be very aggressive in terms of the number of reps we get as well. So we told them it was going to be a clean slate. We started the depth chart and the organizational chart at a fair place. We're working our way through that, and there is competition each and every day. You know, one day one guy looks the best, the next day another guy may look the best. So it will be about the entire body of work, and it will be about which guy can put our team in position to play winning football.
Is it very important, maybe even crucial at the end of spring practice to have some kind of pecking order of quarterbacks going into fall camp?
I don't think at that point is when you would make the decision. There's just so much work. Spring practice is a very small percentage of, if you look at it from a big picture and see it from 1,000 yards away. You know, we really want to get all your concepts taught. You're evaluating every player on the team, and that gives you a good idea of how you're going to manage your summer and how you're going to manage training camp. But we're a long way from that decision. Right now we're just going to wake up and hit that tree and keep hitting that tree, and one day that thing's going to fall over and we'll have a starter. We'll have a guy that can lead our football team.
What does Jalen Harvey bring you in the slot receiver more to that wingback kind of role?
I don't know that I would say wingback. I mean, he's playing in the slot. He's playing the H position for us. You know, and Jalen's a guy who's very capable. He's been productive as a player here in the past. He's a bigger guy. We like that player to be a physical player. We like that guy to be able to catch the ball over the middle. He has to be a football intelligent person who can handle a lot of concepts, a lot of different alignments. He's handled that well. We're pleased with where he's at. And certainly we've got a lot of competition in the receiver group. We've got some quality depth there. They're all competing. I think we're going to be able to play a lot of guys at that position. And the more depth that we have, the better for our football team.
How important is it for you guys to be able to make max protections and pass game?
Anytime certain situations in the game call for having protection and being able to take shots and have answers for the blitz, and certainly one of those answers is picking up the pressure. And we're working on that. We've introduced that concept, and you also can release 5 players. That can be the answer to pressure. So you need to be able to create explosive plays. And sometimes to do that, you need to be in 7-man protection. We certainly will do that.
What have you thought of Ryan Jenkins so far this year?
Well, Ryan Jenkins has really impressed me. just in terms of his approach. I think he's a very focused individual. He's a great team player. His attitude has been tremendous. He's a great example for everyone on the team. And Ryan's a guy who is a walk-on, you know, and Ryan's a guy who, if he continues to prove himself, wouldn't surprise me one bit if he was able to win a scholarship at some point. So very pleased with Ryan. He's a guy that gives us a lot of flexibility. He can play inside, he can play outside, and certainly will be a core special teams guy as well.
And then what have you thought about the starting top spots in the depth there?
Well, I think we've got some versatility there. We've got a good group of tackles. I do think that it's an area where, you know, we're kind of looking for that swing tackle. We like for those guys to be able to play other positions as well. But I'm pleased with where our front is at. I think Coach Sells done an outstanding job with that unit. We're making progress each and every day. I can see the improvement. And a lot of the concepts that we're running are new to them. So I think as time goes forward, we're going to give them an opportunity to go dictate to the defense, control the line of scrimmage, and be aggressive in our approach. We want to play with an edge up front. We want to be physical. We want to lead the league in finish. We want to be a team that's known for the intangibles, the focus, the effort, the discipline, and obviously the technique and the fundamentals are a huge part of that as well. We're certainly making progress up front.